again, whiskey tippers and spirit sippers. One here again, and today we're coming at you with another one. Today we're taking it back to the 2019 Macallan Classic Cut.
That's what I'm talking about!
This is the 2019. The 2018 Macallan Classic Cut was one of my very favorite whiskeys. It's the first time I got a chocolate note in a whiskey. It was absolutely delicious. So I'm hoping this one lives up to it. Man, I'm expecting great things out of this one. Let's get it open and get it in a glass. Oh, the 2018 was absolutely delicious. I mean, it literally might be up there in one of my top 5, top 7 for sure whiskeys. Absolutely love that one. Oh, maybe you just crack it. Let's see. Nope. Guess you just crack it. Twist and crack it. Let's get it. Not a bad little pop. Oh, there it is. That nice classic Macallan smell. That nose we've all come to love. Not everybody. There's a lot of haters out there on Macallan, and I get it. It's overpriced, but I mean, man, when the quality just always seems to be there, I mean, it's definitely got a taste profile that I really enjoy. Oh, and this one's no different. Just heavy oak, tiny little bit of vanilla. I get some nuts. That chocolate note isn't quite as prevalent on this one, but it is there just kind of in the back a little bit. The 2019 is coming in at 52.9% ABV, so 105.8 proof, just right there in the fun zone. This is going to be delicious, I think. Oh, definitely just those oak influences. I mean, just there's that Macallan smell, that Macallan note, that wood note, that oak note that comes with a lot of their juices. You know, a lot of their flavors just have that signature oak note in there that is just. I'm not getting a lot of sulfur on this one. The alcohol's there, but it's almost coming through in like a. I don't want to say a pine sol note, but there is almost that cleaning. A little bit of that cleaning product note. Like that fake lemon almost. Like fake lemon pledge pine sol almost. That's weird. I've never gotten that in Macallan before. Almost like a light pine, maybe a spearmint note in there. And then almost like a spicy honey or like a spiced, not licorice, but like almost a spiced honey note. Oh, that is weird. Like a spicy pear and spicy honey note in there. Oh, that is interesting. We've let it open up a little bit. I'm ready to taste this bad boy. Macallan Classic Cut. Let's see how you hold up to the 2018. Slanjava. It's almost like a spicy cinnamon note I got on that first taste. A little bit of oak, a little bit of like darker, like plum type notes, but there's a real spicy cinnamon note right out of the gate. Interesting. Didn't get any of the chocolate taste or anything like that. Almost like a macadamia nut taste. A macadamia nut note in there. And then you're getting some of those sherry notes as well. Definitely some sherried oak notes. It's weird. This one, it's almost got that I forgot what the name of that smell is, but there's like in a lot of Jamaican rums, there's like this funk, and then there's, I hate calling it a cleaning product. It's not really a cleaning product, but it's kind of leaning in that direction. Almost like an overripe fruit, like a fake lemon pledge, fake lemon type smell. And it's really there, like, you know, overripe nectarines and lemons and like just overripe citrus that's gone bad. That is a really weird note. I've never gotten that on Macallan before. I wonder if that's, usually there's more of a sulfur note, a little bit. I'm not getting that distinctive sulfur note that I found on the last Macallan, and it's definitely on the Macallan 12, real heavy for the sherried one. I'm not getting that note, but it is like this overripe fruit note that's just a little funky. There's that Macallan Classic oak note though that I do like. But yeah, there's that weird note on the nose. There's that weird like fake lemon pledge smell. That is odd. Let's put a little water in it and see what happens. 2 drops, we know it can handle it. Yeah, this one's weird. The nose on the 2018 was amazing. This one's a little more sharp. Like I said, that fake lemon pledge kind of smell is kind of throwing me a little bit. Kind of that cleaning product note that I've never gotten before. Again, this is just the opening, so that is the neck pour. It is going to open up. Some air getting on that might loosen that up. So on the last drop video, it might get a whole different impression than what we're getting now. But these first impressions, this is what I'm getting. Ooh, the water almost kicked that note that I'm talking about up a notch. Yeah, it's almost like that overripe Jamaican rum funk note. But instead of that deep, dark funk note, it's that, I don't want to say a higher pitch note. It's like a high citrus, overripe funky note. Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. We're going to have to let this one open up. But on the nose, this one is not my favorite. But on the taste, it's not horrible. But yeah, it's just, I think I was just expecting it to be more like that 2018. And this is nothing like the 2018 Macallan Classic Cut. This is a whole different beast right here. That one was more sweet and chocolate notes and cashews and just plums and dates. This one's more citrus and a little bit more funky, and not like that sulfur funk that you usually get on a sherry Macallan. It's something different. Definitely brings out a little bit more of the oak influence, a little bit more of those barrel notes with the water in there. Tamp down some of the citrus, and it's just kind of left with that. Like again, I hate saying cleaning product, but it's kind of the closest thing I can describe to it. Interesting. Let's see how this one fares over some ice. Well, I gotta be perfectly honest. So far, this one's bumming me out a little bit. Like I said, the 2018 is probably one of my top 7 whiskeys of all time. Just absolutely delicious. And this is just nothing like it. Like I said, it's got that funky, weird note on it. Yeah, it's just not drinking like the 2018 at all. This is its own beast. A little funkier, a little more, I don't want to say crisp, but just a little more tart, a little more, just that high-end tartness. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, there it is back on here. Like again, usually it's like where that like funky sulfur note would be, like that extra sulfur note that I'm really not a huge fan of that's in the sherry. It's like where that would be, only it's replaced with like this lemon pledge smell. Lemon pledge mixed with oak. Interesting. Let's taste it. Prost. Ice actually brought out some more of those citrus flavors. And again, it had the oak notes. It brought out a little bit more of a sweeter flavor. Not quite vanilla, but a little bit more sweetness, and a lot more of those citrus notes came out with the ice on it. I actually like this one over ice. I think I like this one on ice the best. It's pretty rare when I like ones on ice the best. Like less than a handful, I think, but this is one of them. Man, like I said, I'm gonna have to give it some more time, let it open up a little bit. I'm sure it'll get a lot better when it gets some air on it. Got the Macallan Classic Cut for $94.99 plus tax, so probably looking at about $117, $119 out the door. Got about 3 bottles, I'm not sure exactly, but right around $20 extra for tax. So, yeah, this one. I mean, the price isn't horrible. It's right about there. Normal for the classic cuts are usually right there around $95, $99. But yeah, as far as this one goes, it's opening up a little bit, getting a little smoother and a little sweeter with some air on it. So that could definitely, I might have rushed it a little bit. I might have to come back to this one maybe halfway through the bottle and give it a re-review, because on this one, first impressions, I'm not super crazy about this one. As it's opening up, like I said, I need to give this one some time. As it's opening up, it's getting a little creamier, getting a little more of a nutty flavor in there. It's not quite as bad. It doesn't have that like quite as bad as that pine saw smell or lemon pledge smell that I was smelling. So yeah, now that it's been opening up a little bit. So yeah, I just need to give this one some time. I'm going to have to come back and give it a re-review. But on the first impressions, I'm going to have to give this one like an 8.3. Not my favorite Macallan so far, and I love the Macallans. I love the additions. I know a lot of people weren't crazy about those, but I like those. Love the 2018. The Macallan 15 triple cask is definitely one of my favorites. Really love that one. But this one, yeah, I need to let this one open up a little bit. Not my favorite right out of the gate, but not horrible. Like I said, good solid 8.3. So hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic week, and it only gets better from here. And until we see you in the next one, cheers.